Have you ever wondered why such a few people make it in real estate investing, wholesaling, flipping, rental properties, and why those few people actually win and succeed? Guys, my name is Ronald Walker, your host of Forge to Win and this YouTube channel. If you find this episode valuable, please consider liking it, subscribing it, doing that. So back in late 2013, it was November. It was cold outside in Dallas, Texas, on Pleasant Grove. Okay, I found myself on a street called Summit Lane. I was looking at this house, and I walked through with the owner. After walking through it, meeting the tenants, we went back to his place, and we sat in his house until 2 o'clock in the morning. It's dark outside. I've never, ever in my entire life been out this late on a work appointment. We are talking about seller financing subject to purchase. I'm trying to get him to let me take over his mortgage on this property. He owed at that time, I think it was $65,000 on the mortgage. And I didn't know anything else other than giving him a little bit of cash and taking over the mortgage. And we're going back and forth and back and forth. His wife comes in, and I've got this huge contract that's literally is like 69 pages of disclosures. And they're nervous. And they don't know. And they're like, Ronnie, it's late. Like, let's do that. And I told him, I was like, Mr. Seller, I have been with you since 8 o'clock. Like, it's been a long night. We've been together nearly 6 hours. Like, I get it. I want to buy your property from you. I was like, how about this? What is your favorite restaurant? He goes, man, I'm hungry right now anyways. I was like, what about Papado? He's like, ooh, I love Papado. That's what he says. He gets up, he looks at his wife, he's like, ooh, I could eat some king crab right now. I said, how about this? If you guys will do the deal with me, if we can get this wrapped up, we can call it a deal. I'll move forward. I'm going to do what I say I'm going to do. If you guys will wrap it up tonight, I will take both of you guys out to a Papado dinner. You can buy whatever you want. You can get king crab. It's the most expensive thing on the menu. And you can do that on me, and we can hang out. And if you want to bring someone in your family, I'll pay for it too. And he looks at me. They look at each other. They go, Ronnie, you know what? We like you. Ronald, we like you. We want to go ahead and do the deal. We took the next 45 minutes. It wasn't over yet. That was just them agreeing. We took the next 45 minutes, walked through every line of the paperwork. I was calling my business partner at that point, like, hey, what about this? Any questions here? But it's 2 o'clock in the morning, mind you. I got out of there. I got the signed contract. Guys, that property on Summit Lane, I sold it on a wrap with owner financing. We got a $10,000 down payment. It was a $600 a month cash flow. And then 5 years later, we sold the note on that property, and we captured about $19,000 on the back end after that note. That property, that one property, 6 hours, made me about $68,000. So this comes back to my point at the beginning. As a real estate investor, why do so few people win? Here's the thing, and you'll hear me say this. Sincerity and rapport is a huge aspect of winning. Do you need a process? Yes. Can you spend too much time with people? Yes. But if you go above and beyond, if you listen to people and you care more and you deliver more value, whether it's perceived or real value, you will win. Guys, real estate is the best way to achieve financial freedom, right? But that freedom is in your hands. And there's a lot of people out there, and people have a lot of options. And so it's not about putting other people out of business. You know, that's a misconception. Like, oh, I got to beat the competition. That's not what you're interested in. You need to provide real value. Instead of trying to come in and get the property at the lowest price, instead of trying to just get them to sign the paperwork, if you come in and you care about people and you look and try to understand what they're going through and what problems they're facing and what solutions you can provide, guys, you will go so far. You will eliminate all competition, and it will literally be the people you're in proximity will feel your value and will move towards you and want to do business with you. Okay. So the people who win, who care, they sit down, they offer lunch, they offer to spend more time with someone, they ask them how they can help, even if they don't do the transaction. Guys, I've made it just a goal of mine that every person I speak to, every seller that's selling a house, every wholesaler that I talk to that's selling a property, I ask them at the end, I was like, hey man, is there anything I can do for you? Hey, is there anything you need? Anything I can do for you? And a lot of times people say no. But if you listen to them, they'll tell you what they're looking for. They'll tell you that, man, my son has been having a hard time and this has been happening. So you might send them an article about, hey, ways to build relationships with their sons. You know, you might hear that someone's going through trying to figure out their taxes. You might connect them with an attorney or with a CPA that can help them with their taxes. You might hear someone who's trying to figure out the paperwork or learn a new strategy. You might send them the paperwork that you have for free. You might, hey, let me connect you with this guy who understands the strategy and make an introduction. Guys, anything you could do to provide value to your sellers, to your buyers, to the people you're connecting with is going to increase your likelihood that you get the deals that you want at the prices you want. And that's what's going to cause you to win. The people who win are the people who are able to find deals, work with sellers, solve problems, and to be solutions oriented and to care as much and or more about the person you're talking to's needs, what matters to them, than you do about your own needs. There's a verse in the Bible. It's in Ecclesiastes. I don't remember the exact verse, but it says, cast your bread upon the waters, and it will come back to you after many days. Here's the thing about that verse. When you cast your bread on the water, when you offer value out to the world, you don't know when it's going to come back, and you don't know where it's going to come back from. You don't know what it's going to look like. But I do know that if you have faith and you put out value and you go above and beyond and you do it and you trust that it's going to happen, things will come back to you because people will see that you are delivering value, and that value will come back to you. Okay, there's a quote that says, those who can decide, those who are prompt, and those who can finish the things that they started and do the things that they say they're going to do, those are the people that opportunity and luck comes to. There's a lot of luck in this business. There's a lot of luck coming in. There's a lot of small things that can happen that can put you out of business or win you the deal or lose you the deal. But the people who make decisions quickly, who are prompt, who are offering value, and who are finishing what they say they're going to complete, your chances of succeeding skyrocket to the next level. So guys, if you want to know how to do multiple deals and offer just a little bit where you're making $25,000, $35,000, $45,000, be sincere, listen, offer value, connect with your prospect. All right. Walk them through and remove the roadblocks that are in front of them. You'll find that people want to do business with you, that people want to do business with me. So, guys, if you found this valuable, please like and subscribe to this. Also, visit ronaldwalker.com if you want to learn more. I've spent my entire career focusing on how to find deals and how to convert them, right? How do you market? How do you get the best deals in your marketplace? And how do you convert them so you can decide how you want to build wealth in your life? Go to ronaldwalker.com. I've got some free training there that you can look at. I would love to be able to help you guys in any way that I can. But until next time, guys, keep searching for deals. Bye-bye.